of the most dangerous robots in the world. You want metallic smash mouth? You got it. Been called the greatest BattleBot in history. It's Hazard.
Defending his title against a bot you haven't seen before, Misty the Wonderbot.
The boxer's locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Misty the Wonderbot coming out aggressive against the champ.
I was going to say, could be a big mistake, but got in a good hit there. Misty the Wonderbot with a low blade.
Whoa!
Get in on Hazard.
Nose to nose. Serious aggression here by Misty the Wonderbot, but she's already coming apart, Bill.
Misty the Wonderbot showing some guts.
Whoa!
Get in there, Misty.
Look out! Misty lost the wheel. No, her blade's moving. She's game.
Come on, Misty. You can do it.
Whoa!
Come on, Hazard.
Misty is legless and armless, and this fight looks like it's over.
Misty the Wonderbot proving that you don't need a tough name to be a tough bot.
Don't worry about Will Wright, though, the builder of Misty. He designed The Sims and Sim City, so he's going to have to go home to his bank account.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Hey everybody, I'm Tim Green, along with Carmen Electra, Arj Barker, and Tony Rock, and here's my favorite friend in the whole wide robot fighting world, Bill Dwyer.
Tim, you got to break out of that double wide sometime and meet some new people. Awesome opening fight, everybody. Hazard showing why his bouts are always so much fun, unless you're his opponent.
Let's get to the replays.
Misty comes out aggressively and gets in a strong hit on Hazard, but then loses one wheel.
Yeah, look at the power of Hazard on this shot here. That's why Hazard is the three-time champion.
Next up, just because they're metal lightweights doesn't mean they're not smart enough to know how to kick you around the box.
Patriot Salad, now.
George Roach, Houston, Texas, Patriot.
Dallas Gurker, Concord, California, Salad.
He's a real strong robot he doesn't have a lot of power, but he's got lots of traction. And he's also got years and years of experience because he's been doing this since about 1996. And I was still in grade school back then.
Let's start it up.
Introducing, in the red square, to my right, he'll knock you down like a scud over the desert. Introducing Patriot. Patriots builder George Roach says his guilty pleasures are cigars and driving fast. And in the blue square, it's the age-old question. But trust me, choose the soup because you don't want any part of salad.
Builder Dallas Gurker out of Concord, California, a town named after a great.
The boxer's locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
All right, in case you're having a hard time figuring out who's who, small silver box is Salad, and then the small silver box is Patriot.
Salad's got the lifting arm, that's how I'm telling.
Yeah.
Patriot has the 6 wheels, you can see them there. It look like 6 dots on his top, and
And look
Salad
what
is stuck in
happens.
the spikes.
We always see it once a season, don't we?
There's that arm. Dallas Gurker back in control. Salad with the flipping arm up under Patriot. He's got him lifted up.
Up under, time to move.
Where will he take him? Right into the spikes! Wow, you like that?
I don't mind.
Dallas Gurker, Salad with the salute from the middle of the floor. Could this be over?
Is that a salute or is that more of a different kind of salute?
Patriot's wheel spinning uselessly now up against the spikes.
Man, that was a sweet ride into the spike strips.
And this one is being counted out. Dallas Gurker and Salad
Now let's go down to the pits for some commentary on that fight.
That was short and sweet. It looked like Patriot just couldn't get his game going, and he wound up splattered on the spike strip.
Well, it doesn't bode well for Salad early on with some poor driving right here. Skids right in under the spike strip, is able to free himself.
But then that lifting arm is really the difference, Bill.
And then, oh, look at that. Practically impales Patriot on the spikes.
Now let's go box side to Arj.
A quick, clean match.
Yes, thank you. Well, I just basically took the wedge and put him where he belonged, up on the spike strips.
Well, who says you can't make a meal with a salad?
What went wrong then?
Yeah, it drove me. He's got a lot of torque. He's got a lot of traction. So he just basically flipped me over, hung me up on the spike strip.
That was it for the Patriot.
That's it for the Patriot. But we'll be back next year, bigger and better. So
Patriotic even in defeat.
yeah.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Next up, Heavyweight Frenzy leaves his medication at home because he knows he fights better when he's really, really stressed out. And the Matador will see you on the flip side.
And prepare your briefs and put on your boxers for the robotic retrial in the case of the judge versus No Apologies.
You are watching a Comedy Central Sports presentation of BattleBots with Carmen Electra, Tim Green, Arj Barker, Tony Rock, and me, Bill Dwyer.
From New York, this is a Daily Show News Break. Now, Jon Stewart.
Good evening. As watching television the past few days has made me violently nauseous, I assume you feel the same, so I'll just get to what's on tonight's show. A new study lists the world's most corrupt countries. Bangladesh comes in at #1. The United States places 16th. But it's a disgrace just to have been nominated. That's tonight at 11, if you can make it to see our show.
Plastic is anything we ask it to be. On the job, it's our helping hand, for safety's sake in our working lives, and forever evolving before our eyes. It's in the airbag that protects us, and a cell phone to connect us. An answer when we need it most. Plastic carries our hopes, letting us all look forward to a safer, more brilliant tomorrow. Plastics make it possible.
It's Eat Like a Kid Again month at Sonic, featuring the takes-you-back taste of our Supersonic Cheeseburger, the Double Meat Double Cheese Classic. Then treat the kid inside you to a creamy Barks Root Beer float, blended float, or choose your favorite flavor. Now, just 99 cents.
This is Super Spy Clark Devlin.
It's showtime.
This is not.
Hi, hello.
You may know the difference.
90% of this is closed.
But in a $2 billion tux, nobody else does. Jackie Chan, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
She's got issues, man.
All right. The Tuxedo. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, September 27th everywhere.
Rated E for everyone.
Listen, I don't want to scare you, but it's 3rd and goal.
Just try to get around me. I've already called my defense.
What are you gonna do? Play action? Halfback toss? A corner route?
Think you can execute?
You really have no idea, do you? Clock is ticking.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
What's it gonna be?
There are two places 7 p.m. means late night. Sunny Village Retirement Home and Comedy Central. Now you can catch last night's Late Night with Conan O'Brien every weeknight on Comedy Central. All the stars, all the music, all at an hour everyone can appreciate. Late Night with Conan O'Brien, weeknights at 7, here on Comedy Central.
Who ate my pudding?
I have no idea.
For more information on how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com. We're in San Francisco, the only city cool enough to handle the Metal Madness.
There are few things more satisfying than a good robotic spanking. So many delicious ways to lose. Of course. course, everyone's favorite is the knockout. Oh, yeah. But did you know that if your bot can't move, the judges give you 30 seconds to get it going? They count the last 10 seconds out loud for you, but then you're done. You can also tap out. That means you can quit if you don't want your precious bot ground up into metal pulp. It's an option, but take it from Professor Electra, that's for wussies. Bill? Tim?
That's her own outfit, you know.
Looks like she may be outgrowing it.
Me? Ouch, Tim. Hey, speaking of ouch, let's bring some pain.
Team Inertia Labs already have a champion in super heavyweight Toro, and now they hope the Matador grabs their second nut as a heavyweight.
Patrick Campbell doesn't want Frenzy to get flipped, so he's bolted on a titanium bar to keep the Matador at bay. Who can forget in Season 2 when Frenzy used that bar to pound on Panic Attack?
Let the flipping and the pounding begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is in the heavyweight division. Introducing, in the red square, to my right, he'll flip you until your butt is sore, and then he'll flip you even more. Showing no mercy, it's the Matador.
This big bot can toss the other heavyweights into the stratosphere.
And in the blue square, like Star Jones at Hometown Buffet, keep your hands away from this feeding frenzy.
If Patrick Campbell could have dinner with anybody, it'd be George Washington.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
All right, now like a lot of heavyweights, it's gonna start off a little slow. So be patient. You gotta be like Matador. Patience.
Matador has got to get in around Frenzy's titanium arm with that bolt sticking up. Trying to fend him off and keep that deadly flip away.
Oh, look!
There's that bar.
Now you can see Matador stuck on the bolt. Frenzy able to get in some hits with that hammer.
There's that flipper. The crowd wants to see that thing fly.
Don't underestimate the hammer of Frenzy, though. Watch the power that comes down with.
Well, Matador builder Reason Bradley says his most annoying pet peeve is inane safety rules, and that he's got to be annoyed with this strategy Frenzy has with that titanium arm.
Imagine what that twisted mind would come up with if he didn't have safety rules.
Well, he finds them unreasonable.
Now Patrick Campbell, if he can hook Matador on that tiny, tiny bolt that you can see on the front of that arm, he can slam away Matador.
Matador working patiently but determinedly to get that flipping arm underneath Frenzy. And if that happens, it's looking close. We saw some sparks, but Frenzy stayed on the battle box floor.
Now, here's my problem with that arm. Matador, that gives him a little more room. He can not only get under Frenzy, but under that arm, too, to flip him.
I think Matador is positioning himself, and I think he's going to get a flip before this thing is over.
Well, he knows where he's got to go on Frenzy to flip him.
Frenzy playing a lot of defense right now. He scored some points early, sent Matador into the spikes, got a couple shots in with that hammer. Oh, there's the flip! That's what we were waiting for! But now, Matador is just...
Oh, that was a great...
There's the stratosphere!
Now, can you believe it? What are the odds that Frenzy's going to get tipped on his side like that?
A one-punch knockout for Reason Bradley and the Matador. This fight looks like it is over.
Frenzy's having weapon problems, or else he'd be able to right himself from that. 3, 2, 1, well, it took him a while, but the Matador was finally able to activate that flipper. Knocked out in 251. Your thoughts, Carmen?
Frenzy managed to keep the Matador from getting up under him. But once the Matador bent his hammer, it was open season.
Now let's take a look at the replays.
This is the highlight for Frenzy here. He's actually able to hook the Matador on the bolt and pound away at him.
And then you don't have to wait very long in bot vision for this grand finale. Matador tossing Frenzy, and then righting himself.
Oh, do you feel like you're there?
The Matador's adoring fans toss roses as their hero exits his ring of victory. Coming up, a super heavyweight grudge match. No Apologies wants payback from the judge for his loss 2 seasons ago.
You're watching